So as you all know, Joe Rogan's show over the past year or two has become the coddle the robber barons hour. He seemingly can't go a month without bringing on some billionaire oligarch robber baron criminal. He had Mark Zuckerberg on, he had Peter Thiel on, he had Elon Musk on, he had Mark Andreessen on. He loves to bring in these mega wealthy elites for them to pretend together that, bro, we're against the elites, bro. We're against the elites. We're against the establishment here on the Joe Rogan robber baron experience, bro. And it's just, at this point, it's beyond ridiculous. It's like humiliating to see this happen on a daily basis. Well, one of the other things you'll notice, at this point, I don't know how anybody watches this, if I'm being honest with you. At this point, it's like the old appeal, the old charm of the Joe Rogan experience is so dead and gone, it's laughable. Because his show now, half the time, at least, is the Elon Musk SUCKFEST experience. Like, it just is. It like meat riding Elon 24/7. It's like he's never heard a single argument against anything Elon is doing. He does this really beta cuck thing where he's like, oh, my puny brain could never live up to the amazing big brain of Elon Musk. Oh, he's such a mega genius. I don't even feel human when I'm near him because he's just so smart. Oh, Elon, can I give you a hand job? Like, this is what it is, right? Well, unfortunately, I have some examples for you here. I got to try to calm down as I watch this because my blood is going to be boiling. My blood pressure is going to absolutely spike. To give myself a fucking aneurysm on air watching this. But here, let's go through it.
What I worry about is how much this is where I get mad at the media for presenting this like, this is Hitler. We're having it notched up to 11 for the past 8 years. And now you've got this, because he was put in, it's almost like that energy has been transferred to Elon now. Because now, did you see the Elon protests? They're protesting Elon. They're literally standing out there with signs that say, arrest Elon Musk.
Listen, I guarantee it's organized.
Bro, the protests against Elon can't be organic. I like Elon. I'm going to jump off a bridge, homie. I'm going to jump off a fucking bridge. It's like they've never heard anybody explain it to them. Why there's tremendous anger at Elon. Okay, here. I'll try to break it down for you as simple as possible. Here's the way our government works, Joe and random woman. The House passes a bill, the Senate passes a bill, the president signs it, that's it. The funds go to the Treasury gives out the payments. That's it. That's what we have in our constitutional Republican representative democracy. It's called the power of the purse. That's how it works. What Elon Musk has done is, as the wealthiest robber baron in the world, he gave over $250 million to Trump to help get him elected. Rank corruption. Then Trump said, hey, here's a fake government agency called DOGE. And then when Trump got in office, Elon immediately went to the Treasury Department and illegally hacked into the system, can get everybody's data, everybody's social security number, everybody's bank account. And he also illegally hacked into other government agencies and started deleting programs he doesn't like, deleting agencies he doesn't like, all wildly illegal and wildly unconstitutional. In a scenario where what he's doing is illegal, it would have to be Congress passes a bill that says, hey, here are the specific agencies that you're allowed to audit. Here's the specific kind of payments you're allowed to say are fraud or abuse and you can get rid of. And we're granting you access to do that. That would be legal. But Congress didn't do that. There is no bill authorizing him to do it. It doesn't matter that President Trump says, I support him doing it. It's still wildly illegal. That's not the way the system works. Congress has a say. The courts have a say, which is why every single court that's looked at this so far has said, hey, man, you got to stop. And it's not just, there are Obama judges who said that, but there's also George W. Bush judges who said that. There's also Trump judges who said that. Are they all like, do they all have Trump derangement syndrome, guys? These Trump-appointed judges who are saying this is illegal? Bro, you're just like, you just don't understand Elon's genius, bro. What am I supposed to do with these people, bro? What am I supposed to do with these people? And again, do they have any idea the actual stuff that Elon is doing, the actual payments he's freezing, the actual impacts of that? Just one example, they made a big deal of this USAID thing. Because of Elon freezing the payments, there's $100 million in food that's sitting in ports that is currently rotting. And the inspector general came out and said, hey, bro, all this food is going to waste because you illegally froze it. And as a result of that, how many tens of thousands of people are going to go hungry, are not going to get that food? Would you rather have it sit there and rot, or would you rather let it out? Right? Again, if you want to stop the food shipments, pass a bill in Congress that says we're done giving out food for USAID. But they didn't do that. Oh my God, here we go.
Organized by the same people that are going to lose a shitload of money based on all these discoveries at DOGE.
Oh my God. Bro, the protests are organized by the people who have a financial interest in keeping like USAID going. Hey, Joe, my precious, sweet little Joe, have you seen this? At least 11 federal agencies targeted by the Trump-Musk firings and cuts have more than 32 continuing investigations, pending complaints, or enforcement actions into Mr. Musk's 6 companies. He is dismantling and defunding and eliminating government agencies that cut into his profits because they hold him accountable. The CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, he said, rest in peace, CFPB. He's killing it. Well, the CFPB regulates Elon Musk. Elon Musk just made a deal with Visa to make Twitter a financial processing system also, so the CFPB would regulate him. He killed the agency that's supposed to regulate him. So the monetary concern is literally the exact opposite of what he's saying. You know who's out in the streets who are furious at Elon Musk? Some of the 200 million Americans who were saved by the Consumer Financial Protection Agency, who were defrauded by a bank and they got a check in the mail because that agency was looking out for them. That's who's protesting Elon Musk.
If you look at what DOGE is uncovering, what they're uncovering with this USAID stuff, a lot of that stuff was organizing through NGOs protests. They organized
my God. He literally thinks the protests against Elon Musk are astroturfed. Because who could actually be against the complete dismantling of the Department of Education, which is one of the things Elon's doing? Who could be against totally dismantling the anti-scam police, the CFPB? That's what he's doing. Who could be against freezing payments for HIV medication for children? That's crazy to be against that. I'm at a loss, bro. I'm at a loss. Here, we got more.
That's fucking amazing. And then this other thing about Elon. Elon's going to steal everybody's money. He has $400 billion. I'm telling you, he's not going to steal your money. I'm telling you, that's not what he's doing. What he's doing is he's a super genius that's been fucked with.
Bro, why would you think the world's richest man, this robber baron, is interested in money, bro? He's got so much of it. He doesn't care about that. Joe, would you say the same thing about the mega wealthy robber baron, George Soros? Bro, Soros isn't plotting to take everybody's money, bro. I mean, he's got so much of it, bro. I mean, this is like saying, bro, that heroin addict isn't looking for more heroin. He's already done heroin 20,000 times. He doesn't need any more of that, bro. Like, unironically, one of the dumbest arguments I've ever heard in my life. And by the way, again, don't take my word for it. Follow the money. At the same day, Elon was dismantling the Department of Education. We got word that SpaceX got a multi-million-dollar contract from NASA. So he's not cutting off his own money, his own funding coming from the federal government, taxpayer money, corporate welfare, subsidies. He's continuing the gravy train for himself while cutting off the social safety net for everybody else. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. He takes tens of billions of dollars from the Pentagon. He's one of the biggest Pentagon subcontractors. You trust Elon Musk. He's slashing everything in sight, slashing the anti-scam agency, slashing the Department of Education. Is he slashing his own subsidies? No. In fact, he's growing his own subsidies. He's getting more subsidies. I mean, this is... I'm losing it, bro. I'm fucking losing it, bro.
And when you've been fucked with by these nitwits that hide behind 3-letter agencies, and you're dealing with one of the smartest people alive, and he helps Donald Trump get into office, and he goes, I want to find out what kind of corruption is really around.
Do you see what he just did there? He helps Donald Trump get into office, and he wants to find out what corruption is really around. Hey, Joe, that helping Trump get into office, that's the corruption. Why'd you describe that as if it's totally benign? You have the richest man in the world giving over $250 million to get Trump elected, and now he's illegally hacking into the Treasury, and you don't see that as corruption? Bro, cooked. His brain is so cooked skis. There is nothing left up there, dog. There is nothing left. The 2 remaining brain cells he has are currently in the midst of an MMA fight.
Well, you fucked up. You fucked up and picked the wrong psychopath on the spectrum because he's gonna hunt you down. He's gonna find out what's going on, and that's good. That's good for everybody. That's how you should be looking at this.
It's good. It's good. It's good that the richest man in the world killed the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the anti-scam police, that was responsible for returning $20 billion to Americans who were defrauded by big financial institutions. Joe and his guests have complained about debanking. Well, you know who prevents debanking? The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That's who prevents it. When you get, some sort of fraudulent charge, you know who you contact if your bank's not cooperating? The CFPB, and they get you your money back. Like, it's fucking surf brain shit, bro. By the way, all the USAID, bro, USAID's horrible and all these things, bro. Look at this. Elon Musk received millions from USAID. Remember Musk said sending 5,000 Starlink terminals to Ukraine? He didn't mention it was USAID paying him millions for the terminals. Using International Internet Project Fund, he's pocketed millions from USAID. So he gets money from USAID. He gets money from NASA. He gets money from various U.S. government agencies, tens of billions of dollars in federal taxpayer money in subsidies, and he's slashing the Department of Education, the anti-scam police, hacking into Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, while continuing to pocket the money himself. As I pointed out to you guys, him and his robber baron buddies are going to loot the treasury. You know what else they're going to do? Deliver massive, colossal tax cuts for themselves, while they openly are saying, we got to cut Medicaid, which is healthcare for poor people and disabled people, over $800 million. Million or billion? I just did this story earlier. $880 billion. Billion. Excuse me for being so silly as to think it could be million. So they want to cut Medicaid by $880 billion, cut SNAP, which is food stamps, by at least 20%. This is who they are, guys. This is who they are. This is what they're doing. It's just amazing to me, his ability. Since he likes Elon and he likes Trump, he just completely and utterly overlooks any of the corruption involving them, even though the corruption involving them is like the clearest thing anybody has ever seen in human history. I mean, as Joe shits on Democrats on a daily basis, has he said a single word about Trump running a crypto scam on his own supporters 2 days before his inauguration, making $100 million in fees and then billions of dollars on top of that? The fucking president of the United States did a meme coin, a shit coin, to rob his own supporters. And Joe's busy talking about the corruption on the Democratic side. It's just, it's like, it's beyond laughable at this point. It is beyond laughable. His brain is so far gone. And at this point, it's like, shit, why even do your show? Bring in Elon Musk. Let him sit there and lie to the American people for 3 hours straight. You bring on a robber baron at least once a month to lie to the American people and pretend like they're the saviors and they're the most elite people on the planet are somehow against the elites. The most establishment people on the planet are somehow against the establishment. He also likes to, bro, we got to stop all these wars, bro. All these wars are bad. But I endorse Donald Trump, who currently is warmongering with Panama and saying we're going to illegally take it. Greenland and saying we're going to illegally take it. Denmark, who owns Greenland. Mexico, who's our fucking neighbor, who we trade with all the time. Iran, who we said Israel can go ahead and attack their nuclear facilities. And the list goes on and on and on. I don't know what we're doing here, bro. I don't know. It's time to wrap it up. Washed is not a strong enough word. Joe Rogan is beyond Celtics Shaq. He has graduated to something we've never fucking seen before. There was a time when his show was fun and lighthearted, and he's talking to a comedian, and they're joking, and they're talking about fucking, I don't know, monkeys and space, and now it's like, bro, aren't tax cuts for the rich anti-establishment? Bro, isn't the anti-scam agency everything that's wrong with America? Bro, isn't Elon Musk right about everything? Bro, isn't Donald Trump really funny as he openly says we're going to go back to 1800 style imperialism and steal Gaza and build hotels on the beach? Bro. It's all like, historians have to study this, right? Like what happened to the right-leaning comedians who are all about like edginess and triggering the libs, and how they just like all of them over time just morphed into like Rush Limbaugh, right? Like none of them are remotely funny anymore. None of them are remotely edgy or interesting. It's just, I hate liberals, man. Elon Musk is great. It's like, all right, man. Good luck with that moving forward. It ain't going to last much longer. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.